was a video demonstration there along the MyCash app. About there, you are MyCash registered customer, you can download our MyCash app and you can make payments. If you don't have, about there they'll know for download the app. Shortcut menu, or start to collect cash. Yeah, all the main menu la le MyCash app. Yeah, tilo atu e simple ale tatu le pasolonga tatu pay menu. E ke alu le bill pay option. Make a payment. Yeah, tonula I le vaanga le billa. Yeah, it's select aila vaanga ia sata ua o vaanga is your payments or voluntary investment, polo contribution. Le patata ila I le vaanga le voluntary payment or contribution. Fai foi na fai mo ai le payments. Yeah. Ta tonu foi uma le account number o I la le ta tonu le lo nupi fa number. Add the bill. Ta tonu foi uma le amount. Yeah, o I foi la le fai le verification. Le fai le tonu bili e fa nga le PIN number. Ya mo telefoni le foi le fingerprint scan and fanga fa ma ngi foi le payment. Enter lo tonu le o ID number. Yeah, mga mo mga fa mga tonu le voluntary payment. So I tanga I for 32 seconds le valve na pa tino le payment there. So it's very efficient or very convenient. Yeah, matamo fie for the swani for it to tanata.
Le nawo to fa fomo ya ile sa mwanga lo fisilo pude ngale tato mutifa ya ile ngata ile ya ole fisilo pude ngale tato Digicel na fo umuntu silisilam tantanga ia fa tete ino ya o peona uto fa fomo ya ina sa no se yudi. We have chosen to partner up with NPF. Digicel is the first and only digital operator in market. We have chosen to partner up with NPF as we feel this is where it connects everyone. As you are well aware, there are 3 types of people that can become a member of our National Provident Fund. 1, those that are working for ministries and organizations, private organizations. 2, self-employers, those that employ themselves. And secondly, people that are unemployed. So the demonstration that you saw here, voluntary payment, if you are unemployed or if you are self-employed, you only need to register as a member for the Samoa National Provident Fund. Register your MyCash app, download and register, and you are able to make payments to our National Provident Fund. It was it whaata tangan na o le tātou whainga paanga I le neita e au, ia I le vālau Digicel, ia whapewoi, lau nupi wha, e te tala nia wanoa, ia pe ini whisiri, ia pa ia mana maru o tātou tuistala mwhaim, tātou whaatasi le neita e au. We'll open up the floor to any questions from our media participants.
So for this, first of all, congratulations on such an important area of helpful partnership. So for this MyCash and this partnership, so only people with Digicel phone can?
Yes, that's correct.
How long did it take to execute this project?
It took us a couple of months because it's the integration, technical integration. So while the app looks very, the use of app is very easy. It's at the back end, technical teams at both NPF as well as Digicel, we're working together because this was a multi-layer integration. As you would have seen, how Kurt was explaining, it's voluntary contribution, then you can loan repayments and all of that. It is different. So that means the app is talking at the back end, we say it's talking to the database over here so that it's showing the right information.
Do you guys have a number of what percentage of your customers are using MyCash?
It is increasing by the hour, I should say. We've seen that increase over the last 2 years with the with the lockdown, with the change, the number of remittance coming in. So all our partners across in New Zealand, Australia, a lot of the amount is actually coming in through MyCash, and then it fits rightly to partner up with SNPF, because that's where, when the money is coming into your wallet, how do you utilize it? Why take out cash and then utilize it when you can actually digitally use that for different services?
In terms of security, I'm using MyCash app. Can someone else access your?
It's like a bank account, right? So this, because MyCash is like, we got a banking license. So for us, it's another bank. The bank is sitting on the phone. So we have to be as secure as any bank.
Thank you.
May I add that not only that, but the Digicel MyCash app is also regulated by the Central Bank of Samoa, just like any of the other any financial institution in the country. That's correct, right?
Correct.
Absolutely.
Sorry?
When someone sign up for this initiative, any fees applied?
Yep, the fee is applied on the client that's making a payment. It's 50 cents per transaction. So when you consider the amount of time people travel in, the amount of money spent, it's very, very cheap, very affordable, and because that's what we intend to do to help make it affordable for the Samoan people.
So the more you use it, the more the 50 cents you get?
Yes, it is 50 cents per transaction. Yeah, that is correct.
Isn't that too much for the member?
Remember? Well, if you consider realistically someone traveling by bus, say Mulifanua, coming into town, I think the bus fare is quite high. Compare that taxi, fuel versus 50 cents. I think you're getting a bargain there.
See, every service, there's a cost element to it, because this is something which will be running 24/7. So our developers at the back end, and how the number of SNPF members will increase. So all of that database increases. So for any service to be utilized, you pay a fee to it. Even to maintain your bank account,
Yeah.
you have to pay. So this is something like your maintenance fee to the bank account. But here, for use any service, like sitting, when you've got money on your phone sitting in your wallet and you're able to make contribution and all of that, it is your convenience.
Then I can add to that. Look, there's two benefits. So it's time and cost. In this day and age where the costs are spiraling everywhere, costs you to go in your car or take a taxi or even on a bus. The fuel is very expensive now, and if you are living in a rural area and you would want to pay your EPC bill or come to town and get your pension from NPF or get it at a bank, you still have to take a car there and pay for the fuel, or catch a taxi and pay for the cab fee, or go on the bus and still pay the money. But if you utilize your MyCash app with NPF, it's 32 seconds, I think it was, and it only costs you 50 cents. So there is a freedom to all of our members and the clients of Digicel to choose what is best for them. But I would say that this is not only is it effective, but it's also very efficient, because it's 50 cents might be, it is of course money, but compare that to the time that you save from going to the bank or going to Nupifa, and the cost that you save in fuel and everything else when you have right at the touch of your fingertips. So yeah, it's us using technology to save time and save cost. Of course, if there's people who still want to take the bus, it's up to them. Yeah.
Sorry, would you guys, like, what would you do to encourage the NPF members to get onto this new
Yeah.
initiative? Would there be awareness program out in the villages or?
Well, we're starting right now. So this press conference this morning is part of the awareness program, and we don't go into partnerships lightly. Like I said, this partnership with Digicel is 16 years in the making, and this is the latest iteration of that partnership. Is going into MyCash, because we believe with all the initiatives that NPF alone does in empowering our people. We're like I said in Samoan earlier. This year, 2022, is a step change in the digital transformation at NPF. If you recollect, back in April, we ensured that now you can do your small loan at the press of a button on your mobile phone. You can do your dividend. You can receive your dividend payment at the press of a button. You don't need to stand in queues. So queues are a thing of the past. So partnering up with MyCash with Digicel is another incremental step in that transformation process. So we can now do your small loan and receive your dividends electronically. Now you can also make your loan repayments, receive your pension, make your voluntary contribution or any other type of contribution electronically as well through MyCash. We are in the we are well in advance in the 21st century, and we want to use technology to the best that we can to make it more efficient for our members and to make it easier for our members as well. Partnering up with Digicel is one of the ways that we see in order to achieve that objective at NPF, and that is the way we should go. And this is only the beginning, because we are working with the central bank as well to some of the other restrictions in place in terms of the amount of money that can be done for a particular or for a single transaction. We're working to. This is only the beginning with our Digicel friends, or considering or given the specifically for MyCash. And later on this year will be also there's another big step in our digital transformation when we will be launching our app. As you can see, we partnered with the UNDP to do that. So all of these partnerships is for you, it's for the members, not for us. And we partner well because that's what Digicel does best as well. It's it's for the people, not for anyone else.
Perfect partnership.